First, thank you so much for speaking with me. Before we get into what we usually talk about every year around this time, how are you doing and how's family doing? Because as we speak, the world is dealing with COVID-19. It is a definitely different world from last time you and I spoke.
Absolutely, Rudy, and thank you so much for thinking of me. It certainly has had its challenges, but we are all happy and healthy and sort of moving and grooving and operating in different ways. So I would say we're doing very well considering the circumstances, and we're doing everything we can to stay positive and move forward.
Now, usually I would be in your facilities, Theatrix Costume House. I'd usually have some crazy costume, whether it be a tiger or one of my favorites, the Casper costume.
Yes.
But again, things are a little different right now. So how exactly is your company dealing with Halloween, and especially the way Halloween is for certain hotspots like Toronto and Peel and other places? There are other places that are still allowing trick-or-treating and going out and having events, but how does this all work for you?
No, that's it's something that we've certainly put a lot of thought and effort into, Rudy. The whole Theatrix Gina experience has migrated to a very different virtual experience for Theatrix. And so in doing so, over the course of the last 5 to 6 months during COVID, we have created a spectacular online rental store. So now it's a different platform. It's a much easier way for anyone, whether it's Halloween, whether it's theater and shows, whether it's custom builds, for all of our new and returning clients to continue to follow us and book their Halloween costume. And, in terms of tapping into the Halloween spirit and keeping some elements of it alive, we've spoken to quite a few regular clients, and they have come up, and we've come up with some new and interesting ways to keep the spirit going for Halloween. So certainly things like family gatherings, small group gatherings, photo shoots for Halloween, creating a Zoom party. My goodness, all these things are so new. And anything that secures people and continues with that same Halloween theme, but ensures that they feel safe, is definitely on the forefront for anyone that's interested in Halloween this season.
Okay, so how does it work? Here I am. I'm going, okay, I'm just going to have a Halloween, say, party in my home, but it's just with the folks who live in that household. I'm not bringing anybody else in, so I'm going to keep it as safe as possible. But I want to rent, or I want to get a costume from you guys. How does it actually work? Give me the steps.
Sure. No, absolutely. So this is how it works. We have a new, fully launched online rental store. You go onto the link. We have beautiful photos, pricing. Everything is online. It runs almost like an Amazon store, so it's very, very easy. You just click your preference in terms of shipment or curbside pickup. And I do have a Toronto location, so for those candidates who would prefer to pick up in person with a mask, absolutely, we're there to make that happen. So it's just a different experience, and we are working very hard behind the scenes to bring the rental costume to them in order for them to fulfill whatever Halloween events they're hoping to run this year. So that's what we're doing, and that's how the online store will operate.
Okay, we want to make sure the online. Where do we go to do this?
Everything is on our website. So
and the website is.
The website is theatrixcostumehouse.com. We have several links on our homepage that says online store. You simply click it. It takes you directly to our new online store, and the rest is there. It's very, very, very easy to navigate.
Okay, so now how about for some folks who are worried about, it's a rental. I know other people have used this. Do I need to worry about this?
You do not need to worry about it. And part of our operating costs and the way that we've always run our store is that we have, dry cleaning in place. And so this will continue. We have a separate place for pickup and a separate place for drop-off. And then there's a time period in between that where we have people from our dry cleaning facilities picking up the garments, cleaning them, and bringing them back to a very safe and clean facility. So those things are in place, and it seems to be working very well.
And so folks, you should realize how many costumes and knickknacks and everything else that you guys have. How many do you have? Can you just, do you have a round figure?
Well, anywhere between 40 and 50,000 pieces. And just to remind you again, and to remind everyone, we've been operating since 1965. So we are one of the few costume rental stores still alive and still thriving, hoping to thrive in better times since 1965. So we love every piece that we have. Everything is made in-house. We are still running our theater and show department, and we're still receiving very unique and different custom-build inquiries, things that people are still envisioning and dreaming about for this Halloween and this sort of 2020-2021 season.
Now, I'm going to throw something at you because we do talk about it every year, but just curious, what do you think, even in your own opinion, what do you think the more popular Halloween costumes are going to be? My personal feeling is I think people are going to try to figure out how to dress up as a COVID-19 kind of theme or whatever.
Yes. I think so. I mean, I think certainly thinking outside the box, and that's something that would be more of a homemade, rental costume. But just by going through and accepting our rental inquiries, the things that we've encountered thus far are Wonder Woman, the 1984 film release. The classic Wonder Woman costume is certainly a popular item. Cheerleading costume. The Black Widow movie, although it's coming out in November, we are getting inquiries for the Black Widow costume. Cats, the musical Cats, that I know it's been a good 6 months, but we are still getting inquiries for that. What seems to be very popular are furry animals with sort of a humanistic trait of sorts. So, picking up our accessories, our hats, our interesting pieces that you can certainly put together, that's been an interesting one. We still get Game of Thrones and inquiries, and we actually did a photo shoot with Schitt's Creek, and we supplied them with historical costuming. So historical costuming is still there, Rudy. And that's what we do well. That's what we do best. So people that want to mix and match, we've got the goods, and we're doing our very, very best to bring it to life.
Okay, and people should realize too, even though we are talking right now about Halloween, this is year round. This is not just. I mean, you got the holidays coming around. People probably want to use the costumes too. Next year, I mean, this is a 24/7. Throughout the year kind of thing that folks can do this with you.
Yes, absolutely. And, we're happy to work with each and every client on an individual basis, on a group basis. And our new mandate is that we want to go to you. So we want to make it as easy as possible in a safe environment. And dressing up is something that we love to do on any occasion year round. So we're already getting Christmas inquiries for virtual Santas. We are getting inquiries for 2021. And, for us on a personal note, yes, it has been very difficult. It has been very, very challenging, but we're working through it. We're very positive. We're still working together as a Theatrix family on a smaller level. And we want to do whatever we can to make it happen. That's what we do best.
Okay, so one more time, how do we get in contact with you?
Get in touch with us to our website, theatrixcostumehouse.com, and you can also reach us by telephone, 416-977-3113, and we're there.
Fantastic. Looking forward to seeing everything that you're doing. Looking forward to seeing what's on that website because, like I said, I've been there every year and I've gotten great costumes, so I don't see why anything should change.
Absolutely.
And again, please be safe. Be safe. Say hello to the family. I hope they're all safe too. And looking forward to everything you're doing, not throughout Halloween, but just Christmas and also with 2021.
Thank you so very much, Rudy. Thank you so very much.